Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video by Reviews on Anything. My name is Peter and today we're having a look at the Olympus LS-P1 Interviewer Kit. Now, I bought this kit as a method to record podcasts in a more streamlined way because I used to use my studio microphone and that's a bit of a hassle. This is a full-on kit, as you can see, that comes with some lap mics and a splitter that you can plug into this small voice recording device. This is the box as you get it. I'll show you how the whole setup looks like when you unpack it. This is the splitter. As I said, there is a port for an external mic in this voice recorder here on the side to get a headphone jack if you want to use that as well. Simply a matter of plugging this in and then plugging both of the lap mics into the splitter. This way you get a left and a right channel and you can do your recording at a pretty reasonable, generous distance from each other with the, as you can see, the included cabling with the lap mics. So that's actually quite nice. This gives it a way more natural interview setting, in my opinion, than a studio mic, unless you want to start using, two microphones and a mixed panel and everything else. This is a very small and streamlined setup that can fit literally in your pants pocket. So that's actually quite nice. Now, you don't have to use these lap mics, obviously. This also works as sort of your standalone voice recorder as well. You can see the two microphones on the top, and you can use that very much as a handheld interview style as well. But then obviously you have to move it back and forth all the time, and that is a bit inconvenient. Now, doing a quick tour around the device itself, there's not really that much to see. On top you got the microphones, and on the front you have a little screen and a bit of interface buttons. The power button is on the left, and here you have the sliding button that reveals the USB connection. This is the only interface you can have with your computer. Obviously this is how you transfer the file, so there's no actual micro, mini, whatever USB plug, but there is a micro SD card option, as you'll see later. Then here on the front you have the screen and the buttons, your standard press, play, pause, record and menu and so on options, and that is really all there is to see. There's also an upgraded model with an additional microphone and a bit of a bigger internal memory. This comes with 4 gigs of internal memory. The other one has 8. Here on the back you can see that it reveals the battery, a single AAA, and here is the micro SD slot like I said. So you can expand it up to 32 gigabytes, but that is really a lot of audio recording you'll be doing by then. The big benefit here is that it is a small and portable format, like I already said, really pocketable and really easy to have your setup with you at all times or really carry it anywhere where you might need to. This is an audio recording with a Blue Yeti studio microphone, the microphone I've been using for the rest of the video. I'm speaking directly into it in my living room and I'm using a foam plop cap. So this is an audio sample speaking directly into the built-in microphones of the Olympus voice recording. I'm holding the recorder about a foot away from my mouth and I am in a normal living room. This is a voice recording using the included lapel mic. I have the microphone on my shirt and I'm talking directly forward, so not into the microphone. And again, I'm in a normal living room by myself. This is an audio sample using the built-in microphone on my iMac. I'm sitting about 2 feet away from the screen and I'm in a living room by myself. Now, turning this thing on, you can see that this is old technology. So there's no color screens, there's no touch screens, there's nothing going on here. It is very much old school. And this is something that you actually see when you open the recorder, when you open the files as well. When you first do that, you can see that the files are made in 2015. So I reckon the software hasn't been updated ever since. But, it is a small price to pay, I suppose. If you want a touchscreen, you can always use your phone. But since this is such a small and handleable format, this is actually quite a nice device. Any downsides? Not really. You could argue that it can use more microphones and it can use a bit more memory, which is what its bigger brother, the LS-P4, has. But overall, it's a nice and slim compact package that will do exactly what you need it to do, albeit with some outdated tech. For the money though, you get an excellent device that will serve you well. This is it for this video. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!